So just now I was talking to my friend about an anime which was Blue Lock, and why I think everyone, like, I don't care whether you watch anime or not, I don't care whether you like watching anime or not, you should at least watch the anime Blue Lock. At least you should read the manga, because it's not about sports like football or soccer or whatever it is. It's just the least important thing in that whole story. The most important thing is about the psychology as to what makes people succeed in football. Now obviously you can also there's a high chance of whatever philosophical or psychological things that you will be learning or seeing in that anime, or if you read the manga, you can apply it in your real life also. So let's just take some example, like if in season one, the first episode, there is in character Ego, he says about being selfish and like being caring, like giving a damn about your goals. And it just hits so hard, like, because no one is going to save you in this world when you think about it. Like, sure, you will have friends, family who will support you, and like maybe they generally deep within they want you to succeed. At the end of the day, you have to put in the work, and for that you need to have some deep, like, drive to get there. And I also think that, like, sure, having a drive helps, but you know what's even 10 times better than a drive? Having a routine or fucking discipline to make sure you do that thing. Like, what I think is having a drive just gets you started, and having a routine or discipline, it just helps you achieve that goal. And I obviously I'm not saying that you should work 24 to 7 hours. That's not the point. And apart from that, one more thing which I learned is that there's a character which is Noel Noah, and there's something in manga there which he says that you should be able to verbalize and visualize your goal very clearly. Like, if you are in the, like, I will try, I will see, or I will, like, let's see how it plays and stuff like that. If you're just playing the wishy-washy thing, then there's a high chance that you have a hard time achieving that goal. Like, it can be anything. Like, be as clear as possible. Like, you want to earn X amount of money, be clear about it. Like, it's not that if I earn this much or if it's from this to this. No, be clear. I want this much amount of money by this time. How you do it? I'll do by this way. Okay, so now let's focus on how do you achieve that goal by using these two skills, or how do you achieve that goal by learning these two things. Because the more clear you are, the more it helps to achieve. And apart from all those things, one thing which I, like, really love a blog is that different players having different motivations, and the psychology, like, you just want to win. Like, I don't know how do I express this. Like there are people, or I don't know whether it's just me, like, you just want to win. You're just sick of your life. Like, you're like, it's not the life that I want. Like, maybe it's okay, it's good, or maybe it's terrible. It depends upon who is watching and how your life is playing out right now. But you just, like, I want to win, I want to change, and like, I have enough. I'm sick of it, of the life that I'm living in. I'm like, I need to change, and there should be some drastic things that should be happening to me. Because you are seeing the future right now as to, like, you know what, it's, I will not be able to achieve it, or I will not be able to live the life I want to live. Now people might say, oh, you're so selfish, you are like, why you're thinking about yourself only, think about other stuff like that. Now, nothing wrong with being average also. Like, I think people in, like, in the world of social media, people just say, you shouldn't be average and stuff like that. But then again, nothing wrong with being average. But if that's what you want, go for it. Nothing wrong with being average. But it's just every decision has its own plus and minus. Same goes for if you want to be, I guess, the, like, really good at something, or you want to be a top 1%. It has its own plus and minus. So in Blue Log, it's just that drive thing. Like, it's just, for me, it hits really hard. That I just want to win. I don't care how it is. I just want to win really badly. And if for that, and there's a quote which I love. It's about, I think Isagi told this quote, which is, if winning means destroying my old self, I would do it. And it's just, it just sent chills down his spine. Like, how the level of focus, the level of adaptability a character is having, that if winning is, if winning means destroying my own self, I would do it. Like, that mentality is just another thing. And apart from that, when you watch vlog, you will see how a character changes, and not in terms of soccer and like those are things, okay, those are things, but changes in terms of his psychology, his belief, the way he see things, everything, and it's just so fascinating to watch. And in fact, there's a high chance you will learn a lot of different things when you watch that anime, or even if you, I would say you go better read the manga, because there's a lot more thing you can learn in manga, because obviously it has a lot more chapters. But if you are not a manga reader, anime is also not bad, like you can go watch the anime also. And it's less about the soccer, like soccer is the least important thing there. It's more about the psychology, it's more about the belief of becoming the best, like do whatever it takes to become the best, even if it means you are being selfish, even it means people, like the high chance people will obviously tell you not to be selfish and stuff like that. But then again, if you are not selfish, then how are you going to win? Not saying everyone he has to be like, you know, billionaire or stuff like that. It can be even something small also, something that you want to do, something that you think you should be doing and you really want to put in the effort and time and energy into it, but because of maybe circumstance, because of anything, you are not able to do it. And I would say, like, at the end I would say that you just guys, like whoever is has who has not watched this anime or have not read the manga, just go and watch it. You will definitely not regret it, at least. Like there can be at least two things: either you will really love it, or you will hate it, or you may be like you will agree with something or you will disagree with something, because there are also things which I also don't agree. But yeah, like I felt like making this video and thought like this anime is something that everyone should watch, because this is something which will have an impact of your life, and maybe it can help you rethink your life also. So yeah, that's it for today. Bye.